St. Patrick's Hoolie takes place annually at the Susan Campbell Park right on the city dock in Annapolis. It's a grand celebration with great drinks, authentic Irish food, and a variety of some of the best music around. It's the kickoff to Annapolis' Grand St. Patrick's Parade. This year, the Spinfoni Strings, a dazzling female electric string quartet that breaks down barriers between classical, rock, and pop music while mixing and mashing melodies in their own unique arrangements, delighted the crowd. As well as the Dublin Five, who've taken the Celtic music scene by storm with an eclectic mix of traditional roots and blazing instrumentals with an amped-up rock twist. And last but not least, the Naptown Brass Band, a New Orleans-style street band. The Hoolie kicks off a wonderful traditional celebration along with the VIP dinner that's a treat for all in attendance.
We are here with John O'Leary. John, it's so great to talk to you today. First and foremost, can you tell us a little bit about Warrior Events?
Sure. Warrior Events is a nonprofit that we started here in Annapolis, Maryland in 2008. And the whole purpose was to support wounded troops that were in the hospital in Bethesda at the time. And we put on events that would take their minds off of the things that they were going through, like surgeries and being away from home.
That's incredible. Can you tell me how that ties into this whole weekend that we have going on now?
Sure. So after that, after a few different events and a few more each year, Annapolis did not have a St. Patrick's Parade. And so I approached the city and we created a parade. And the parade then had a party afterwards that we called Shamrock the Dock. And we thought of ways of using that whole situation to raise money for Warrior Events. And this is what it's turned into.
Tell me a little bit more about what visitors can expect when they show up to this 3-day festival, party, whatever you want to call it.
Well, I think the number one thing is the smile on people's faces. They can expect to have a really good time because everyone's coming out of the really cold winter months. This is our first break from that, and it's just the smiles. You can expect to see a lot of people smiling. The St. Patrick's Parade started 10 years ago. Started with about 60 floats in the parade, and it's grown to 107 floats, which is what we kind of cap it off at because it takes a long time, and people want to get down here, down on City Dock.
Why do you think St. Patrick's Day is such an important holiday for Americans, and especially for Naptowners?
Well, for Naptowners like to have a good time. And of course, St. Patrick's Day is synonymous with having a good time.
So last night, we saw you up on stage singing with the band. What was that like?
So, there isn't a microphone that I ever run from. So I was in the Marine Corps, and I think there's an ad that says, you run toward the sound of gunfire. Well, I run to microphones. I don't know if I can sing or not, but I was also a huge Pink Floyd fan growing up. Dublin Five plays lots of Pink Floyd tunes, and they let me get up there and sing with them. Another brick in the wall, so it's a good time.
You seem like a huge part of this whole weekend, and you're making it a tremendous success, clearly. So thank you so much for chatting with us today.
Thank you so much.